Hello, to the top of the now to you, to the top of the now. And that just means now is all there is. I am that I am, and I am MonaLisa. My day job right now is I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for 23 years. Spirit has asked me to give up teaching and to start teaching one consciousness. Thus, I'm right here before you. I felt really honored and really blessed that they asked me to do this. And it's a learning curve, even at my age, because I'm like, there's so many other people teaching these concepts, and yet they asked me to do it. So if your spirit guides ask you to do something, I am happily complying. I said, okay, it's going to be a tool for you. So just very briefly, I'm going to explain just for a couple minutes how I got here, right here, and then I'm going to do a brief chakra, like clearing, cleansing, as I call in spirit. You guys, when I do this 3 to 4 minute meditation, feel free to do it with me or not. It's okay. If you want to come in, come on in. After the 3 to 4 minute, that's how I connect. And I'm a teacher by habit, so I'm showing you how I do the process. I've already done the process on my way drive here, because we have a very long drive. So it's not necessary for me to do it, but Spirit has placed it upon my heart to show you as part of your learning to see how channels connect. And there are different ways that they use to connect to spirit. I will be calling in my spirit guides, Zand. That is the name that they have given me, is Zand. If one of you has a question, you can, if they ask, they did ask yesterday and nobody had a question, that's fine. But if you do have a question, feel free to go ahead and ask them if they ask. Don't be shy, and they will answer it. Who will come in, I don't know. So sometimes I'm channeling my spirit guides, and you have a question. The other day I had a young lady ask a question, and Source came in. Okay, and then one time the archangels came in. So whoever is relevant to answer your question the best is who will I will channel. That is part of the one consciousness. So how many of you know what channeling is? Do you guys? So somewhat. Okay, so channeling is I'm kind of like a radio for spirit. Okay, so some people channel archangels. There are actually YouTubes, and you can hear people, they channel archangels and different people, different spirit guides, or whoever they might be channeling. So we all have the ability to get at this frequency. It's just I'm at the point in my on my spiritual path that I can kind of tune the dial, and I can get to that, just to that correct radio frequency, that correct channel, okay? And it's not that you all don't have it. We all are born with innate ability. When you do something you really love, let's say you really love soccer. When you do something that you really love and you lose track of time, no matter what it is, you're in what they call the channeling mode. You're in a higher frequency. Other things that can bring it up your frequency is why I know this is kind of looks silly, but is love and joy and gratitude. So I put this bag up here, just a Valentine's bag, I picked it with hearts in it. So while I'm channeling, if I get sidetracked, it's like, what is she talking about? One of the ways that you can bring up your frequency is to, throughout your day, to think about things you love and your joy and what brings you joy. Another way that Spirit has placed on my heart that really brings up frequency is just play. So play for one person is not play for another, right? So play for me is walking in the woods with my dogs. I cannot walk in the woods with my dogs enough. That's how I play. It's how I connect to source. Some people do it through art. Some people do it through kayaking. Some people do it through mechanics. My husband does it through broadcasting, right? So whatever is played to you helps brings up your frequencies. So, and a part of play is like, let's say you enjoy dancing. So dancing and music, it can be part of that play as well. And that's why these are here. The other thing, this little picture is, there's kind of a person right there, and then the different colors of the chakra. And the blue is the soul. So your soul is actually, you are part of your soul. We are all humans. We are all humans. We're all souls having a human experience. So our soul is, so this is the person right here. You can see how much bigger our soul is. And the soul is connected, and how I can channel, right, is our soul is connected to everyone. And I mean everyone. I'm connected to all my past lives. I've seen them. If I had time, you guys, man, I had some really good past lives. I would love to share. Okay, different lecture, different day, because I want to get in my channel in just a minute. And then future lives. Okay, I'm an alien in a future life. How? Okay, different. I mean, it's way out there, but I saw it, and it was real for me. So how do you know what is the truth? What is the truth? If it speaks to your heart, you know that's the truth, okay? And so if it doesn't speak to your heart, then you let it go. So your soul is connected. It's connected to source, it's connected to your higher self, and it's connected to angels, it's connected to your spirit guides. And so like I said, I'm going to do about a 2-minute meditation, and I'm going to call in my spirit guides. And my spirit guides could just came in. Their name is Zand. And then they will say whatever they're going to say. They know our time is really brief. That's why I'm kind of hurrying. So I'm going to breathe, because there's only now, right? There's only now. And so, and if you have a question, that will maybe call in, who knows who we'll get, right? Okay, so I'm just going to close my eyes. I invite you to close your eyes as well. And I ask Source, I ask my higher self, I ask the angels and the archangels and the ascended masters and spirit guides and all others across the veil of love and light and light and love to ascend upon us and pour their clean, their unconditional love energy and their healing energy inside of us, starting with our chakras above our head, into our crown chakras, into every chakra we have in our body. And our chakras are just our light bodies that light up, and it's just going in and it's oozing in every single cell that we have. And it's going down, down, and it's grounding us, and it's going into Mother Earth, and she shoots back that unconditional love that we just gave her, and we give it to Source in love and gratitude, and they send it back down in love and gratitude. And at this time, I ask if anyone on the other side has a message for us here today. Yes, thank you so much for coming. We continually tell MonaLisa she does not have to keep her eyes closed, so she will probably peek at you every now and then. It's really hard for her, so we're trying to get her used to keeping her eyes open. But she likes to close them, so we're easing her into keeping her eyes open while we channel to you. Thank you. Love and gratitude for you being here. We are so happy, dear ones. We are so happy to be here. We send you love and we send you gratitude. So much love and gratitude. But yes, soul path. What we feel, what is that one can do for their soul path? Yes, the soul path is the highest calling to know what it means to know thyself, to sit with it and to understand it and to know what it means. This is the spiritual path, is it not? To know one, to know that you are connected to Source, that Source lives within you, that you are the power, that your words are power. Yes, your very words are vibration. They are vibration. If you vibrate love and light and things of energy, and that is why so many of us are coming now at this time on the planet. Yes, we're coming to help you see. If you think of love and vibrational thoughts, that is what is reflected back to you. Yes, but we also really want this group to know there is, if we had one message for here, for each and every one of you, it would be this: to know that we are one, that there is one universal conscious. There is one. You all have the power within you connect to the other side, and not just the other side. If you could see, as we can see, that you on this side of the planet and you on the other side of the planet that you don't even know, but they are you and you are them. You are all connected through Source. There is one Source. There is one Source. Yes, you have from Source, you have an oversoul of an oversoul, and each oversoul connects you more and more through your own soul, to each and every plant, each and every tree, and to each and every being on this planet and to the other side. Yes, and that is how we connect. That is how we connect. And we also, we hear some of you saying, well, how is that possible? It is possible through the frequency of love, my dears. It is possible through the frequency of love. So when one is in that state of doing which one loves, when one is in that state of following one intuition for the better good, for the betterment of the soul self. Yes, that is how you get there. That is how you find the frequency to join us. One may do this through meditation, but we are not in the time of Buddhas, are we not? We have come from such a long time from that. You can find Source. You can connect to that one Source through doing that which you love, doing that which is passionate. And also, we will remind you to do that which you are passionate. Let's say you love to race cars. We used this the other day, so we're going to give this example again. So if you love to race cars and your social construct is such that it's against the law to race cars on the street, yes, to go find some place where it is a fun place and a safe place to do so, like a racetrack. Yes, and find your outlet that way. So to do that which you love to do, and you follow that path. And as you follow that path, and it leads you to your soul path. Yes, that is how you connect to us. And you also connect to us every time you listen to your intuition. Your intuition comes from your heart space. It comes from your heart space. It comes from just knowing. And that knowing, that knowing is where the sweet spot is. That knowing is source. That's your higher self talking to you. And yes, that is where we would like you all to be. That is what we really would like you all to know, besides that you all are so supported in unconditional love and whatever path you choose. There is no one path to the source. There is no one spiritual path. We are showing the channel paths that weave in and out as you go through your life, And when you find your passion, that you are so passionate in your soul path that leads to enlightenment, yes, that is the path that will bring you your greatest joy and your connection or the greatest peace. When you get there, you will say, yes, this is peace. But we want you to have peace now. And now you have peace by following your joy. You have peace in every now by knowing that you are on that path as I speak. As we speak, you are on that path. You do not walk alone. If you think you are off path, then you are supported in being off your path. But if you say, I am on my path, and I know that I am who I am, and I am on my path, then you are on your path. Anyone has any questions for us at this time? Does anyone have a question? Yes.
I want to know why my baby has chosen me. It was a struggle for me, and I lost a few times. So is it the same soul, different soul?
So your baby chooses you. So some souls come in, and about 6 to 12 weeks is when a soul starts going into the fetus, but they also come back out because it's a very confined space. But at that point, the soul is getting used to. So babies choose their parents, and you chose with your baby while you were on the other side still. Yes, so that was an agreement that you had with this particular soul. So yes, children do choose their parents. You are right in that. And some babies choose to come in and just, let's say, dip their feet, if you will, and say, this little confined conscious space, I'm just getting used to it because I'm thinking about going back down, but I'm not ready yet. And so we see that for your baby's highest good, that is how, and for the path of your child and for your path, your baby is here to teach you, and you, just as much as you are here to teach that child. So if you have a difficult baby, then that child is maybe teaching you how to love someone unconditionally and with patience. The Chandler had a sister who was challenged, very challenged, and slow, what you would consider slow of thought and of movement. And I am here. I am the I when I said I am actually Alvar, I am actually Tootie, but when we say we, so in Zan, there's an A, and the A is for Alvar. So Tootie, I am Tootie. I am MonaLisa's spirit guide. I am always with her. We chose this, just like your baby chose you for the greatest lessons, what they wanted, and just like you chose that child before you came. Are there any more questions for Spirit? Okay. Then we are complete. We are complete. We send you all love and healing energy today, and the greatest vibration of light, and light is knowledge, and we hope that we're helpful in parting some today. We are complete. It is done. It is done. It is done. Okay. That's it. And I know what I said, but in 5 minutes, don't ask me. I won't have a clue.